What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a dose of Pokemon. If you are new to the channel, hi there. Today, I'm here to share with you guys the products I plan on picking up in 2025. Now, this is just kind of my list of things I want to add to my collection this year, but this can vary. You can pick up other products as well. But let's get right into the first product that I'm going to be picking up from each set, and that is going to be a Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. Now, this one right here is from Prismatic Evolutions. Obviously, right now it's unavailable. At the time of this recording, Friday, January 3rd, it is not even out on the market, so it hasn't been fully released. So it only makes sense the pre-orders are through the charts. I mean, a lot of people are pre-ordering this and whatnot, but the reason why I'm going to be trying my best to pick up a Pokemon Center exclusive is, one, their value is higher than that of the regular Elite Trainer box, and these are the ones that you can pick up in stores like Walmart and Target or Myers or, you know, wherever supermarket you live or at your local game shop, whatever it may be. Those that you can pick up locally are $49.99. These Pokemon Center exclusive ones are $59.99, but you do get some extra stuff right here. So if we look down here, you're getting 11 packs of the latest set. You're getting a foil art promo card with a Pokemon Center logo, as well as the same card without. And that's the difference. You get two promo cards. One is with the Pokemon Center and one is without one. Again, you get 65 card sleeves. You get energy cards, player's guide, damage counter dice, competition legal coin flipped die, 2 plastic condition markers, a box to hold everything, 4 dividers, code card, and all that good stuff. I think Elite Trainer boxes are the perfect product to start picking up or start collecting in 2025, and I'm actually going to be making a separate video of products to start collecting with in 2025. Now, again, like I said, the reason why I'm picking up an Elite Trainer box exclusive from the Pokemon Center, they just retain their value, or they just kind of have a higher price than others. So, for example, let's go to TCG Player and look at the Elite Trainer box right here, which the market price right now, I wouldn't pick this up at this price, $127.64. One, it's not even out yet, and when it does come out, you can probably pick it up at your local Target, Walmart. So I wouldn't pick it up or like pre-order from anyone right now for $127. They go for $49.99. But keep this market price in mind, $127.64. Now let's go to the Elite Trainer box exclusive Pokemon Center one, the ETB, what we call for short ETB. Market price is $394.45, and the recent low sale price was, wow, $299. And as you can see right here, it actually at one point it hit $402 in December. $300 was a low sale price, $500 was the highest. Oh wow, I don't know if it's paying $500 for one box, but $394 is a market price. The big difference, you know, like 2 extra packs and an extra promo. I don't know why it's selling. The market price is like $250 more, almost $300 more. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's not just for Prismatic Evolutions. The same thing will go for Surging Sparks, for example. Let's pull in Surging Sparks right here. If we take a look at the ETB of Pokemon Center exclusive of Surging Sparks, it's coming at $137.10 for the market price. If we look at the original ETB, it's still over its retail value, but it's sitting at $72.31. So there's definitely a higher difference between the market price of a regular ETB and a Pokemon Center. Now, in the case of not being able to pick up an Elite Trainer box from the Pokemon Center, an ETB, my next thing is to pick up a regular one. So for example, Scarlet and Violet 151, I unfortunately missed out on picking up an ETB. I just didn't get to kind of pre-order it on time, and market price for this ETB exclusive Pokemon Center, $309.21. But I was quick to pick up just a regular ETB, but it's sitting at $144 for the market price. So yeah, again, like the difference between the ETB and what's inside is not too much, but the price of them and the market price is just a huge difference. So yes, I am going to be picking up an Elite Trainer Box Pokemon Center exclusive. And up until now, I've been pretty much opening up one and keeping one sealed, so picking up 2 ETBs. And at this point, given my budget, I may just pick up one and just keep that sealed, or continue my current thing of picking one up and keeping one sealed, like picking one up to open on the channel and keeping one sealed, so picking up 2. So for the time being, I will continue that, and maybe my budget might increase, it might decrease. So we'll see how it plays out. But for right now, I will be picking up 2, opening up 1 on the channel, and keeping 1 sealed. So hopefully I'll be able to pick them up. And my plan of action to kind of make sure that I acquire all of them is they sell out on the Pokemon Center website real quick. So I have my eyes peeled open on PokeBeach, for example. PokeBeach is usually quick to drop like the official like next set announcement type of things. And when that happens, I go straight to the Pokemon Center website. I come right here. I make sure, and I also follow some accounts on Twitter, X, and make sure that I quickly come back to Pokemon Center website and hit pre-order and pre-order 2. So I'm not really kind of, and there usually is a limit right here. You can see a purchase limit of 2. It depends on the product, but yeah, this is what I usually and typically do. So that's just like my plan of action, at least when it comes to Elite Trainer boxes. Now, my second product that I plan on picking up in 2025 that I was picking up prior, but in 2024 my budget wasn't there, and hopefully I'm working on growing my budget in 2025 and also growing my collection. That being said, a product I will be adding is a booster box of each set. Now, Prismatic Evolutions doesn't have one. It's a special set, but for example, Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks right now is sitting at 228. And Pokemon Center, for example, sells it at like 161, I think. If we look right here, 160, 164. And booster boxes are a great, because you're getting 36 packs and you have a chance to pull a rarity of each. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna pick it up to open. I'm gonna keep it sealed for my collection to grow later in the future, long-term collection. But if you wanna open up one and buy 2, open 1 up, keep 1 sealed, that's completely up to you. Now, my plan of action here is to kind of do some research and find some sellers who, when these pre-orders come out for booster boxes, sell it for under this 161 market price. That's usually what happens. They tend to sell a little bit cheaper when they are on pre-orders, and then once they come out, given how popular they are, they either kind of stay at that price for a while and then eventually go up, or just go up real quick. I mean, Surging Sparks has gone up pretty quick. If we look at when it was first announced, it was sitting at 149. Then we came to like September, it was sitting at 115, 118, 120. That could have been a pretty nice price to buy it at. So after that, I mean, you see how the graph just goes up from here. And now it's sitting at 220 at a market price. So with 4 main sets, 4 booster boxes, give or take, like put in 125, that's like $500. $500 for 4 booster boxes a year. And I'm going to be picking up just 1 and keeping that 1 sealed. And hopefully whenever the next era, like Gen 10 of Pokemon does come out, then I will be continuing that, and hopefully I'll be able to complete my Gen 10 set of Pokemon booster boxes. We'll see, but that's actually a different story. Gen 10 may be delayed until 2026. Like we don't know what's going on, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I actually don't. Nobody really knows the future of the Pokemon TCG after Black and White, what sets are coming out and things like that. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But yes, booster box is going to be number 2 on the list. And yeah, I could kind of, if If I can acquire a higher budget within the next couple months, go back to previous sets and pick up booster boxes that are still low on price. For example, Paradox Rift right here. It wasn't the greatest set, but you know, I mean, in the summer it was sitting at like 199 bucks. Now it's kind of went up to 136, which is still not too bad. And looking at the cards right here, Groudon, this illustration rare, is sitting at 65, which is the highest, and then we get Roaring Moon, which honestly, these are really nice cards. I don't know why I didn't really pick up, but oh well, I guess we'll pick it up when we have the budget. But you see what I mean, like 136 is not too bad of a booster box price that I would recommend picking up. That's number 2. Number 3 is going to be Ultra/Super Premium Collection boxes. And I learned, this is like a 50-50, and here's why. So taking a look at, for example, the Scarlet and Violet 151. This, I believe, when it first came out, it was 120 bucks. If I'm mistaken, let me know in the comments down below. But that was the MSRP, the retail price, $119.99. And earlier in May of 2024, I believe it was May or June, this was selling at Costco for $89.99, for 90 bucks. And I picked up 2. I opened one up on the channel. I kept one sealed. I kind of wish I kept both sealed, because the market price right now is at $247. In the last 6 months, you can see right here, in the summer I picked it up, I still was at a profit. Like I made like 30 bucks. And it slowly started creeping up, and as you can see over time, it's been going up. And that's why, and obviously it also has a role because Scarlet and Violet 151 is a good set. It's a hot set. A lot of people are picking it up, and I would recommend picking it up, especially if you see it in stores. It's going to be for MSRP. Don't like just let it sit there. Pick one up. I'm not telling you to pick up the entire like case or not leave anything for anyone else, but just add 1 or 2 boxes, whatever, to your collection. This one, I'm still glad I did pick up one from Costco, because now I kind of made what, 90, 180, 2 set. Like I almost kind of, what would that mean, 180, 2x, or yeah, 3x, 3x my original price. So I did kind of make a lot. Return is high on this, so definitely be sure to, you know, keep your eyes peeled out. But then you're gonna say, well, that was a good ultra premium collection, but this one, for example, was not. So I'm gonna pull up the Terapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection. This one was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I picked it up for MSRP, and the market price, like, look at this. It hit a low of 88.92 at one point, and now it's just sitting at like 90. I see this at Target. A lot of boxes of these at Target. No one is picking these up. I think they rushed this. I really do think they rushed this, which is why I put this on the list of products I'm going to pick up, but I'm going to kind of do my research into it to make sure I don't pick it up at MSRP. Another one is going to be the Greninja EX. I think that was super premium. Let's see, Greninja Super Premium Collection. Probably spelled that wrong. Greninja Collection. There we go, right here. Like this one, for example, was sitting at like 150 and dropped to 146. So yeah, it's still, you know, a little bit higher than the Terapagos, and this was a GameStop exclusive. I didn't pick this up because I just didn't have the budget. But it's like you don't know which one's going to perform well, which one isn't. So I still put it on the list, but my plan here is to find these products under MSRP. So find a seller that sells it for under MSRP. I don't really want to go to like my local Target or my local Walmart to pick these products up. And I think that's what my huge thing is with in 2025. Find them for under MSRP as they're getting released or right before release, and kind of leave all of like the Target and Walmart supply to just everybody else, and pick them up here and there if I'm going to do an unboxing or whatever it may be. Number 4 on the list that I want to kind of get into is Singles. Now, singles is something that really fluctuates. Like the price can go up and then just go down. Like it doesn't really have a set price, where I feel like collection boxes, booster boxes, elite trainer boxes, I've always typically seen them go up in price. They've never really gone down, in at least my experience. So that's something I want to pick up. And obviously, when the prices are still a little bit low. So like Terapagos right now at $75.42, I wouldn't pick up, just because like for $75 I can pick up 10, 15 other cards that I really would like to have in my collection. Now, obviously, I'm picking up sealed products to kind of hold the increases in value, but I also do want to pick up these cards because I genuinely like them. I like collecting cards and having a binder of really cool cards. So instead of picking up like a Terapagos, I may pick up, for example, this Gouging Fire, $49, and I'll have like $25 left, and I'll pick up something else. Like I'll pick up just like the full art that I don't have, or this hyper rare right here, this Gouging Fire hyper rare, or I can pick up the Metagross. I can pick up a lot of cards from Temporal Forces because, wow, these are some really nice artworks. Yeah, I mean, that's what I plan on doing with singles. In fact, Paradox Rift has some really nice singles right here, like Iron Valiant EX, Iron Hands EX, $18, Garchomp, $23. These are cards I plan on picking up and holding on to them long term, just adding them to my collection. And that also does include Japanese cards. Obviously, right now, I probably want to pick up the Umbreon EX, but I'd pick up cards that are a little bit more affordable. So maybe not from that set, but like, for example, Super Electric Breaker, which is Surging Sparks to Japanese. I'd probably go for some of these older, like not older, but price tags are a little bit cheaper, or like the Japanese versions I couldn't get in English. For example, Wild Force. I mean, I can get a Gouging Fire right here for $25. I can pick up the Raging Bolt, the super rare versions, for less, like $2 for a Gouging Fire super rare. The ultra rare is $4.81. Raging Bolt, the special art rare, $40.21. The booster box, which is number 5 on my list, Japanese booster boxes. I've slept on these way too long. I've recently been getting into them, I think, since the summer of 2024, since like August of 2024. I'm not sleeping on these anymore because they are cheap when you're pre-ordering them. Like the market price for Wild Force right now is sitting at $43, and yes, it's gone a little bit up, like a couple dollars, but from $37 to $43, that's not a huge difference. And with these ones, again, my plan is to pick up 2 because of their pricing. Their pricing is a little bit cheaper than English booster, actually much cheaper than English booster boxes. Pick up 2, open one up, and keep one sealed is my plan going forward with Japanese booster boxes. Now you might ask, where are you going to buy all these booster boxes, specifically Japanese ones? Well, there are different sellers, and you probably want to know specific ones, but I don't have any specific ones. And the reason for that is the ones that I have picked up are from TikTok. I picked them up from the TikTok shop. So what I'll do is actually, since it's on screen, you won't be able to see it, but I'm going to pull up my TikTok shop, or the TikTok, my orders, and I'll read some of the names. I picked them up from like Jubu Hobby. Actually, no, that was not a Japanese. Android's Pokeshack. I picked up both the Shrouded Fable one and the Stellar Crown. I've had no problems with that. Pullum Bangers, I picked up the Paradise Dragona. Had no problems. Monketic LLC, I also had no problems with that. And I also picked up for Monketic LLC, or Monketic, I don't know how to pronounce that. I picked up the Super Electric Breaker as well as the Terrestrial Festival. Again, I had no problems with any of these orders. So yeah, I think there's a decent amount of reliable people on TikTok, and you're probably going to say, well, the TikTok ban's happening and this and that. And in the event that happens, then yes, I too will have to kind of look elsewhere. And as of right now, you know, I'm growing on the channel here too. I'm growing as you guys are learning more information. I am too, so I'm going to have to look and kind of do my own research and find some reliable sellers, specifically ones that I will trust. But for now, I've been using those sellers on the TikTok shop, and they've done a great job. So they're definitely people that, or sellers I would pick up Japanese booster boxes. But I've slept on these long enough. I have the Evolution booster box. I think it was EV Heroes. Let's see. EV Heroes. I'm spelling that wrong. I cannot type today. Right here, I have this EV Heroes booster box. The market price is sitting at $4.12 at the time. Probably picked it up, and there's no information before that. But I remember this being at one point like 80 bucks for this EV Heroes booster box. I have that sealed, and I'm glad I have that sealed. I will be keeping that sealed for as long as you know, I hold on to it. But you can see the prices here. They're pretty high up there too, even though they're, you know, the Japanese version of it. So I wish I've picked them up earlier, but unfortunately I didn't. But I will not be doing that anymore. I will be picking up these booster boxes, Japanese, moving forward. So just to kind of summarize, Elite Trainer boxes, I'll be picking up 2, opening up 1, keeping 1 sealed. And the reason why I'm opening 1 up is for the channel, is for Dose of Pokemon. Booster boxes, I will be picking up just 1 per set. So 4 booster boxes a year. And if I have the extra budget, then I will kind of look back and pick up booster boxes that are still affordable, that I don't have in my collection. Third one is the Ultra / Super Premium collection boxes. Make sure that I pick up just 1, and I will not be opening it on the channel. Picking it up and making sure that I also plan before, try to find it under retail price. So in the event, you know, it doesn't perform well and the market doesn't really accept it, it doesn't really like it, just people aren't buying it and the price plummets, I still kind of am at even. Fourth is going to be singles. I really want to add this to my collection, just have a bunch of really nice single cards. I feel like I'm very, I'm lacking in there. And number 5 is going to be these Japanese booster boxes. Definitely something that I do plan on picking up, Japanese booster boxes. Now, a little runner-up is going to be graded cards. And I'm going to start doing that sometime soon, but obviously you want to have a budget when grading cards too, and that's what I plan on adding. I don't have any graded cards as of right now in my collection, but I will be planning on doing that. Now I will be making upcoming videos for the channel as well. And, you know, I'm going to work to grow my collection, my Pokemon card collection, to a certain amount. And, you know, if this stuff does not interest you, then, you know, I don't even know why you're watching this. But if it does, then thank you all for watching. Right now, my collection is sitting at almost 13K, just a rough estimate. And I plan on growing that to at least 25K by the end of 2025. Hopefully it may grow even more, but that's just kind of the plan I have for now. And that's going to be for a separate video. I've got a bunch of other videos in the works, you know, how to start collecting Pokemon cards this year. And I'm going to share with you guys an actual, hopefully, if I can get to it, my actual collection that I have right now, just a little glimpse of it. And then talking about the TCG future, have some predictions for this year and why I still think it's a great time to kind of invest and start collecting. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, definitely be sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we're almost near our goal of 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. It really would mean a lot. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.